Hi everyone. Today I'm going to give you a quick tutorial to show you how to make a video using Loom. Some people would call this a screencast because I'm taking a picture of what's on my screen, and it's a little tricky to record a screencast about how to make a screencast. So I actually made a little Google slideshow so you can see what's on the screen, which I can't really show you during the screencast. So let's go ahead and go to the next slide. The nice thing about Loom is it's available as a Google extension, a desktop application, and an app. So I just want to show you first some features about the extension, the Chrome extension. And when you first want to start a recording, if you're using the Chrome extension, you would go up to your extension area up here, and then you would click Start Recording. You can see that I have three options here. I have the option of a cam only. That would be good if you're doing a read aloud and just want to show yourself and the book. I usually do the screen only without my face showing, but you can also, if you want to show yourself on there, you can do the screen plus cam. And in the extension version, there is also my Bitmoji, the Google symbol that shows up whenever I'm logged in. It shows up right here, but you can get rid of it by clicking on the X. And I apologize for this menu bar down here. That's because I have this in a Google slideshow. So I hope that's not too distracting. But in the extension, your controls are down below. And you'll see when this little navigation bar goes away, that red arrow down there in the Chrome extension version, that's where you would stop your recording. And in the desktop application version, it's in a little different spot, and I'll show you in a bit. But anyway, that's how you would start. And one other option that's available in the extension, you can choose your full desktop or the current tab. The reason why you'd want to do a full desktop is because if you're going to switch back and forth between different tabs, if you're in a browser and you're going to go back and forth between a couple different windows, you would want to do the full desktop. If you do the current tab, it only lets you stay on that tab, and then you would have to talk about whatever you're doing elsewhere. If you went to a different location, a different web address, it would only show you one tab at a time. And so I usually choose the full desktop. You can see that my microphone audio is on, and so I'm going to go ahead and show you what it's going to look like at the end of your video. Once you click Start Recording, then you'll get a little countdown so that you'll know when it's actually recording you. So after you have taken your video screencast and you've gotten the footage that you want, then it's going to take you into this. This is kind of like your post video area where you can edit. You can do a lot of different things. And once again, this is still using the extension version, and it looks the same here as the desktop application. Basically, what's going to happen is you're going to have the option, you can change the title of your video, and you can share what is in your video. You have some different options. You can share it to YouTube, you can embed it, you can get a shareable link, and they do have the shareable link also available up here. But there are a lot of different things that are available with this, and I am using the Loom Pro version, which is available free for teachers and students. If you're not a teacher or a student and you're just using the regular Loom version, I don't believe you have the option to invite people. I think that is only available in the Pro version. But what you will have, no matter which version you're using, you should have an option to trim You have an option to share a thumbnail if you want to create a custom cover for your video. I like to use Canva and create a cover so that when people are deciding whether or not they want to click on my video and watch it, I'll have the thumbnail there, which they can see. And the trim feature is very easy to use. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how it's a little bit different with the desktop app. The desktop app, you will just have the Loom symbol on your desktop, and once you click it, then this is what will show up. So it's pretty much the same as the extension version. The one thing that you do need to do if you're using the desktop application is you will have to open up the window that you actually want to record. You can still do that when you're viewing it at this version. You can open up the window that you want to record, and then when you click start recording, it'll do the same thing, a silent countdown. And the difference is that the record and stop record buttons, the controls are over on the left-hand side. So, and you have the same options, cam only, screen plus cam. And since I was taking a screenshot at the time, I did not have the camera on. It wasn't showing me because I just wanted to take a picture of the screen. So that's why the camera is off, because I don't have the cam only or the screen plus cam option chosen. So once you start recording, you'll just take whatever shots you need. And then at the end, this is your post video area. And as you can see, it looks exactly the same as the extension version. You have the same options. And so just a lot of really interesting, easy to use features that are here in Loom. If somebody wants to watch the presentation, they can change the speed at which they watch the presentation. And so you don't necessarily have to share it to YouTube. You can just share it directly, share the link, and you can also delete. So anyway, one last thing I want to show is there is an app. This is what the app looks like in the App Store and Apple. And you can get this on your phone as well. So I hope you've learned a little bit today about how to use Loom and what to do when you are recording. It's a great tool, and I'm really glad they made Loom Pro free for students and teachers to use. Thanks for watching.